Hi. I wanted to just discuss, if any of you are interested, I thought you might like to hear a little bit about my songwriting process, and I'm sure it will evolve. I would love to hear about your songwriting process too. When I normally will get an idea and I'll start with lyrics. Now, my husband starts with the melody first, or sometimes he'll do both together. And once in a blue moon, I will give him if I just can't get a song to work, I just can't. He's working on one right now that I had the words, but nothing was coming to me. So I gave it to him, and I like what he did. And if I post those, it'll be both of us will be listed. I tend to stay away from AI music. I've looked at some of one of the apps, and it's amazing. I mean, it can. I mean, good heavens, it made me. It was something, but I don't want to take away from what I've been given. And whatever I can do on my own. All respect to those of you out there that are AI artists. I don't have a problem with it. I use a chat bot all the time when I need to look something up, and it's been very, very helpful. And there's some AI music I love. There are some YouTube friends of mine now that use AI music, and it's beautiful. I mean, you can do so much with it, and it's sort of coming down the road, whether we like it or not. But my personal feelings with myself is I don't want to do that, because I know what would happen, and that'd be it. I'd be like, here, you take it, you do it. I mean, I'm bad enough to once in a while give Dale my lyrics, but if I had someone that helped me that much, I don't know. So I just don't feel like I personally am supposed to use it. But kudos to those of you who do. It's beautiful music. And I think it's great. Mostly what I do, like I said, I start with the lyrics, and then I'll usually grab my guitar and try to piece something out. I get the spirit of the song. Is it sad? Is it happy? Is it, what am I trying to do? Once in a blue moon, and I mean blue moon, I'll actually hear the melody. It'll be like a distant little, and I'll be like, oh, I like that. Let me try it. And so I'll just, try to piece it around. And sometimes it's like making a patchwork quilt. I can get some of it, but not all of it. And so I'll work with it that way. And a lot of times I'm in the middle of a song right now that I'm just having to wait on. It's not moving the way I would like it to. Because if I don't feel it in my gut, if I don't listen to that song and say, oh, I like that, regardless of whether I think other people would like it, because you can't predict that. Who knows what they would like. But if I like it, then it's a go. And I just try to finalize it, firm it up, and make it into just kind of a little more decent. Not so many scribble marks on the page, and not so many quavers in where I'm going with it, and just little refinements. But one thing that truly helps is I'll take it to the piano. And sometimes when you compose, I find when I compose on one instrument, if I take it to a different instrument, it helps me hear things. It's like turning an abstract painting you're working on upside down. You suddenly see it from a different angle, and that has helped. And I've even had times when I have changed the whole thing. I mean, changed the genre, changed the chords, changed them. And I'm like, who knew? Why didn't I see this before? I sometimes think I'm limited in my production because I've basically only got 2 instruments. I do play percussion. I can play, not a kit. I'm not a kit drummer. Oh Lord. I've watched what drummers go through, and I don't want to do all that. Any kind of hand percussion, I'm comfortable with. But so it's guitar and piano, and it helps switching them up. But I'd say that's the main thing now. I really would like to discuss songwriting and singing with you if you would like that. I think it's a creative outlet, and I've told you briefly in my introductory channel, my introductory video, that I paint. I like to do art, but I've done that ever since I was a child. But the music is new. It's something recent, and so I'm really excited about it. Ask me in a year, and who knows? And anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I mean, 6 minutes is long enough for me to go on and on and on. So thank you, Royal Coyotes. I bow to your greatness and appreciate all of you. I really do. There's some amazing, talented people out there, because I try to listen to as much as I can. When you post something, I pull it up and I'm like, this is really good, and I hope that I make a point of letting you know that, because if there's one thing we all need, it is encouragement, and to kind of stick together as we venture out into the world. And it really helps, and we can pop each other up when we need need some help or a shoulder. So okay, bye. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.